First thing we're going to start off is the webcam, sorry, cam settings. And I believe the way we're looking at this is probably 100 height and -4 at the least. Because this is pretty low to the ground. And I think, yeah, Joreuz is too different as well. So that's... I like that. The cam settings are very important for ones. The more grounded it is, I feel, the better it is in my opinion, because you see a lot more and you can twiddle your sticks to see and get a better perspective. Because sometimes the nameplate just isn't enough. It can be a little bit, let's say, dubious. Twirl of the wheels. Yeah. So if you go from versus Joreuz's perspective here, neither of them twisted, and that's the thing that I was talking to someone else yesterday about, is you cannot, on high level replays for 1v1s, you don't really see these players twist it to the left. You don't see them twist their cars away from the position they already started in, which changes a lot more than people expect. Because if you take time to try and move your car instead of angle it the way he has here, as you can see where the way MayKo is coming in, if you angle your car in such a way that it goes like as you reach the first boost pad, right, that you twist your car this way and then you flip in. I have a replay for this just so I can show you guys the difference in speed that it and how much it changes, because the person to reach the ball at this point here was bang on point. Both of them nearly had it, but Joreuz was far faster, and let's see why, right? And that's a very important point, is the fact that Joreuz moved just slightly inward right here. I know it's the first couple of seconds, but people really underestimate how important kickoffs are, and they're always like, you hear the number one complaint about 1v1s, always being, it's not RLduels because it's a ranked 1v1. Ah, fair, that's fair. That makes it slightly a bit better, I'm not gonna lie. That makes it more interesting to me, because if it's ranked 1v1s, it calls for a whole different amount of detail or perspective to a show match. And the way Joreuz really was observing MayKo to the final second, and then he only pushed in and jumped a well-timed jump, very well-timed jump from Joreuz here. Clean speed flip into the ball, taking the boost pad and immediately moving forward. We can start moving into the top 100% here to speed, and he's going for the flip reset. Got a very good dribble. I'm not gonna lie, that's just unlucky on MayKo's part, because he had him. But I think with the problem, what it comes down to is here. Right here, he could have, what he could have done was stayed on the ceiling a bit longer if possible. He didn't really try and delay it. When he saw it, like right here, stay a little bit more and then jump maybe a second or two later, just to try and see if Joreuz was taken down lower, rather than the way he was. Because he did take it down lower in the end, but that was only after the irritable occurred. Otherwise, that's just a spout of unluckiness, to be honest, from the side of MayKo. Good try of the defense, and that's a very good shot from Joreuz there. Nothing more really to say about, just an unfortunate part in the defense from MayKo. MayKo's usually someone who I would say very high tier player. He's top 100 to, I believe, top 30 regularly as well. So you can definitely tell this man is not more so a 1v1 player, but he definitely knows the culture because the way he plays. That's a good 50 from MayKo. I don't know. Sometimes it can feel something really iffy, but you can see why he jumped right here. A bit predictable that he went for the irritable, to be honest. And that's what made it very easy for Joreuz to jump up and pre-jump him quite nicely. Good aim to get a flip reset so he can flip in nicely and get a wave dash forward. Faster than Joreuz was expecting. And just biding his time, feathering his boost pads, collecting pads as he goes forward. There seems to be a bit of a disconnect between the server. Especially around here. Even in the replay, it's quite obvious. So it might have been a possible ping difference. Who knows? I'm not really... Actually, no. Yeah, Joreuz is just working with nothing. And I don't know why he's juicing it. But hey, we finally get a goal from Joreuz again. So it's been quite dominant from Joreuz's side for a good while there. Now, another kickoff. And I want to move to this one here. This is another corner one. And we're going to see this one. This is what I'm very... Here is the first time I've seen Joreuz, but Joreuz is so snappy with it. I don't know how he does it, but he's very snappy with it. And I want to see if MayKo does the same. Okay, so they both did equally the same thing. No difference I've seen. Minute difference here, but where they angle their jump. Joreuz is jumping earlier. MayKo's made it forward. And that's the reason why. Because Joreuz jumped earlier than MayKo here. Right here is where he jumped instead of meeting it for the 50. MayKo was just far faster and just bided his time, and he went for the wave dash kickoff here, but I don't really think he had a flip to use it. Put 50 between both, trying to move him forward faster, but Joreuz very well timed on the 50. He saved his pads a lot more, which I like, unlike MayKo, who really didn't have time, so caught off guard and just collected a pad, move forward, won that boost battle. They're up in the ceiling as well, and I think this might just be a goal as we're seeing here. Good pinch, good play. MayKo, the problem was the whole time was from the kickoff itself. You may have won the battle, but you lost the war, and that's the principle by which 1v1 works a lot of. Like, if you can win a minute play here, doesn't matter for anything. If you can't really execute a goal, and especially around here, that's a good 50 between both. MayKo just really at that point, good bump, and what he was doing here is what I find the problem with, is he knows Joreuz is up from the ceiling, right? Why are you defending the backboard is the problem. Oops, that's a wrong one. Is why are you defending the backboard is the issue. So if the more you're going to be defending the backboard, why is this zoomed in for some reason? If you're going to be defending the backboard, that would only be happening if the player was already in, let's say, around this region, right? But he isn't. He isn't. He is right there in the corner. There's a very open net here, and that's exactly what Joreuz was seeing instead of MayKo. MayKo, who's absolutely, literally no threat, even if he was next to nothing. Like, as you can see, when he was moving back, even after losing that boost battle here, what MayKo should have been doing is immediately after the bump, just turning around and, you know, a bit of the power, power slide, moving back forward, collect a pad, and you have something to use. But in comparison, you're just left out of perspective with nothing here, and no way, no wave dash, no nothing to try and jump on a possible defense, and of course you're gonna get scored on, and that's exactly what happened. So I think this was I think the scoreline was eventually 3-7, possibly. So this is a kickoff we haven't seen in a bit, and that's very weird. Okay, let me see. 1 second. MayKo, every single time MayKo seems faster, but Joreuz timed this kickoff a lot better than I expected. And right here, he meets him quite nicely in the middle. Neutralize that kickoff, bumping the opponent at the same time, and MayKo still... Oh, it's really unfortunate there, MayKo. He had the boost, and this is the kind of play that's not too dissimilar from something you see in GC2. Taking the boost, and where otherwise there was a better path of taking pads right in front of you, and Joreuz was doing exactly that. Took a pad there, and took another one, and then he just went for the beautiful flick. Well played. Joreuz, he's just in control right now, and that's what I like him. That's what I like from him right now. We haven't seen a goal just yet until now, so we see a big mistake from Joreuz was going for the fake kickoff completely, but the way he faked it is the issue. And the way he flipped into the ball is even worse. I know it may seem like I'm dogging on him for that, but like even as a GC player, timing a fake here in the middle, it has to be done quite nicely. Like right here, you have to slam the ball away, create distance between yourself and them, because then the player has to choose, do I go for the player or do I go for the ball? Because I'm already in an ill position. Next, less than 10 boosts, because the opponent obviously is going to have more, since they likely would have collected pads here as they were moving up just to fake this. Joreuz kind of left himself a bit awkward. That's just an unfortunate touch at that point, I guess. And MayKo, he's going to find a gift horse in the mouth wherever he can and get a goal. Very well played from MayKo. It's a good response from otherwise where he's been finding next to no goals for a good while. So still the same kickoff. This is one where I think Joreuz kind of failed. He a little bit inconsistent, I have to say. Looking like me out there. Met him nicely in the middle, just not middle enough because it squeezed past MayKo here. Where otherwise MayKo kind of shifted his car perfectly at an angle where he can win that one. That was probably the better chance of a 50-50, but MayKo was just a better player, had a well-played time. Oh, what a save. Good play from Joreuz as well, trying to keep his momentum, which is very important in ones. People really underestimate that. And that pre-jump backwards, beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. I think this just goes to show how much better your defense can be if you're just spatially aware. Like right here. MayKo was watching him, MayKo was being watched by Joreuz the whole time. He didn't take his eyes off of him. Looked back behind after collecting the 100 pad and went away. trying to maintain his boost as well, and went for the squishy save just to keep momentum. And he was expecting a possible another recurring shot, because players really do love going away. But MayKo, this is why high level and high tier 1v1 players are so much more smarter. They will take their time rather than just banging the ball immediately, which you don't see. Possession play is very important once. This is something you need to keep in mind, especially now. Joreuz, though, he still had him on lock. This is why your defense can be your best offense here as we move in. And now Joreuz attempting a save here, which he did get. And move to the top, bumping away, and that 50-50 worked out in MayKo's favor nearly, but Joreuz had him on control. Guys, the replay broke. That is unfortunate. This is where we were, right here. Yeah, I was just talking about this. I don't know why. Completely unnecessary musty flick from Joreuz. I don't know if he tried to get some more power, but he kind of just wasted boost. So, you know what? He had space. MayKo wasn't really being a threat here, so he could take his time and just do whatever. Took his corner boost. Smart maneuver. Might have nearly just cost him a goal here if he didn't save that one. But MayKo, unfortunately, really couldn't capitalize on the goal as much as I hoped he was getting. But Joreuz, once again, reading this play quite nicely. Up into the air, looking like an easy goal since MayKo was not collecting his boost pads. But that's a save. Never mind. Impressive. Okay, MayKo. We have got to talk about this right here. Okay. You know what? Everyone has their moments, everybody. Everyone has their moments. Let's just say that. So for a good while, they just have a back and forth. Nothing really massively threatening, I guess, between both sides. Joreuz just preferring his wave dash because I haven't really seen him deviate too much from just this around here, especially in the mid kickoffs here. I don't know what they call these angles. Unfortunate miss there. Could be a very possible, very powerful shot if MayKo took his time with it, but he kind of just wasted his boost. Calls upon MayKo to make some, maybe some better decisions. The Octane doesn't really suit him right now. It's a good preset though, I'm not gonna lie. I like it. Purple tires though don't really do it. The spokes are bad. Good save. He had him red there this time. Taking the corner boost. Immediately challenging Joreuz, and he's hoping to bootstrap him as well. Very smart decision making by MayKo. But Joreuz with an even more impressive save. I thought he had next to nothing, but like I say, you know, boost management at the top tier is there for a reason. Good save, saving a pad, collecting a corner boost now after that, and all up in the air he goes once more. MayKo this time taking well-deserved time, and he doesn't immediately challenge like he did on the ceiling challenge against Joreuz, where he otherwise now takes his time trying to see where Joreuz will either fake him out or extend the irritable or use that flip reset they just gained down. Went for the 50th, very well deserved. And then that save as well. Squishy save. Okay, risky maneuver, but it pays off well. High risk, high reward. Like right here, this angle is very weird. If you watch it from Joreuz's angle here, that's good 50. He hadn't a chance, but I think what would have benefited Joreuz right here is just go back, just reverse. You know what? There's no loss of pride by going back to your own half here. You don't need to make a mistake. You got half the game left, you know. But to be honest, it's ranked, so who cares? You're still a good couple of games above your opponent. Sorry, goals above your opponent. So you know, you got time. You got time to be wasting here, and that's exactly how you know, Joreuz was seeing it. Doesn't really matter. He's had this game on lock for a good while. 5-2 though. I haven't really seen MayKo do much. A bump on the back. Joreuz once again more spatially aware, and this is a problem with MayKo. I've seen a couple of times where some decisions he makes is only solely based off of intuition rather than just watching out to see what your opponent goes for. That's a very good save from the double tap. Hello? Flip reset double coming in from Joreuz. I think he had the angle actually. Even that's the funnier part. I think he had the angle. Let's see this. I'm actually very curious. Yeah, he had that double tap angle. If MayKo did not pre-jump that, it would have had no hope of saving this. Used everything in his arsenal for that save. What a touch. That was gorgeous. MayKo, very good, well-deserved credit. And well-earned there on that one. If this was a save in a show match, I would have been going crazy. Joreuz. Okay, that was...
So pussy.
So that was... Taking it away. MayKo. Good save. Joreuz, this is... Quite the odd play, I have to say, from Joreuz and MayKo. I'm just kind of stunned. You don't really see that happen. I would say that would have been about around my level where a mistake like this would have happened. First touch was completely awful. MayKo had that read. He got a flip reset, move forward, and then he completely missed that ball too. So slightly lower level moment there, but good save from MayKo. Right back all the way to the corner. He actually won that boost. Okay, this is interesting. Does this turn into a goal? Oh, no, not that play. Unfortunate. MayKo had a good chance. Taking up into the air immediately. Ooh, ooh, ooh! High level plays, high level players for high level reasons. Good play from MayKo. He had a good musty flick. 3 to 5. He's got time. I don't really see how he should be making mistakes here. How he cost himself 2 more goals. I'm very curious. Good 50. Joreuz kind of just wasting time. That's a problem a lot with high level, lower level ranks is they don't really entertain the thought of just taking their time sometimes on the ball. Just having fun. You've already got the game lead. No need to make huge mistakes here. What a save. I think this bump especially. Very well played from MayKo to go for this area, but again, slightly predictable. Maybe after jumping up once, he should have tried and brought that ball back down, maybe, perhaps. He nearly won that game with that battle, but Joreuz just pushed himself all the way using his boost to the backboard, and MayKo was threatening a 50 there, but I don't think he felt confident with no boost, and Joreuz knew it, so he just had to take his time. That's a flip reset, musty flick. Oh, he went low. Just intelligent. Very, very intelligent play here for a reason. Good play from Joreuz. He got the flip reset, went down below. Just using the flip to get a wave dash forward for the shot. Very nicely done. MayKo losing another 50 on the kickoff. Yeah, this one was just well earned from Joreuz going for the... He's all he's done is mainly wave dash kickoffs, which I'm not gonna lie, makes sense for a reason why he's won this game. MayKo forfeited early,